Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made a lovely Christmas decoration that I'm sure you can replicate at home with things you already have in your craft stash. To make this Christmas decoration, I started with an MDF base of a size of 20 by 21 centimeters, and I'm painting it with a white acrylic color. Now that I've painted the whole base, I'm gonna make a circular mask. I used a plate that fits into my base, and I'm using a scrap of cardstock, and then I'm cutting it out. Now I will be securing my mask with some washi tape and placing it down in the center of the panel. Now I'm using a sponge applicator to apply a deep blue acrylic paint, and I will be applying it all over my base. So as you can see, I made my moon, and now I'm dry brushing some white paint around the moon to highlight it and give it a halo. Now I'm stenciling the outline of these lovely trees with black acrylic paint. This stencil I bought off of Temu, and it's really great because it's both a stencil and a mask, so you can use it both ways. For this project I only used the stencil part. And while I wait for the trees to dry, I'm splattering some white paint. I wanted to replicate some shiny stars. Then I filled up the area beneath the trees with more black acrylic paint. So now I took out my napkin. This is going to create the point of interest of my little Christmas decoration. This is a pack of napkins I got in a local store, and it's very lovely because it's the Santa sleigh with the reindeers. And I'm just using a wet brush to cut out the parts that I want to select. I'm gluing it down in the center of my panel. When you're using napkins, be mindful of where you put glue, because napkins are very fragile and delicate and they can rip very easily. So try not to go over the same area twice. And another tip that I have to not make the napkin crease too much is to paint from the center outward. So of course the napkin image had a white outline, and it's very visible on the dark areas, so I will be repainting those areas with the blue paint. This was a very long process, so I did not show it thoroughly. And I also repainted some of the areas in the white, because although the napkin had the white outline, the difference between the white that I used for the moon and the one in the napkin was quite obvious. So of course my image is blank, it doesn't have any color, so I decided that I wanted to color it. Now I'm using some golden paint to color the bells on the color of the reindeers. But if you want to paint the napkins, make sure you isolate the whole thing first. What I did is I gave it 2 hands of PVA glue so the color doesn't spread out, but you can of course use any other sealer, and this prevents the paint from spreading out. If your paint is a little bit diluted, it will spread into areas you don't want to, so you want to make sure it's sealed. And now you probably cannot see it well from the camera, but I used a soft ivory color to color some of the fur of the reindeer. As well as Santa's face. So I painted the Christmas tree, and then I moved on to painting Santa's head and jacket with a bright red color, which is the color that I'll also be using for the sleigh. And of course I forgot to mention that after I repainted the areas where the white outline of the napkin was visible, I also went back with the white paint and added the splatters back again, because of course they were erased by the additional layer of blue paint. And now with the red, I'm also painting the straps on the reindeers, as well as their colors. Now I'm painting the reindeers with a dark brown color. This is not something that I showed in the video, but once I was done painting the reindeers, I went with a black Uniposca marker and remarked some of the lines that got lost in the painting process. So here is a little close-up of the finished project. This is how it looks. Look how colorful it is now that I've painted the image. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing to my channel. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think. Bye!